Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a quick tour of cabin 8059 on Grandeur of the Seas. Hey, I'm Pam. I cruise on casino deals, fly with points, and stretch every dollar in port. From free flights to frugal adventures, I'm here to show you how travel doesn't have to cost a fortune. This is Points and Ports with Pam. Hey guys, welcome to Inside Cabin on Grandeur of the Seas. This is room 8059, and this is our last full day on the ship. So we stayed in this room now for about a week. So we're going to show you some things that we liked and didn't like about it. First of all, this side has a little table with a couple little drawers, which is nice. And I've been keeping my grabber over there in the corner, so that's a good spot for it. It does have where you can turn the lights on and off right here. So that's nice if you're getting bed. And it's got a couple of little bedside lamps. That's good. Bad, no plug-ins over here by the bed at all. So I suggest bringing an extension cord. So we fibbed a little bit and asked for one that's supposed to be for a CPAP only. So we actually have the cord that has to run all the way from that plug across the floor and over to there, because I have to sleep with white noise on, so I can't sleep without my phone in reach. Anyway, cute little animals. The bed was super comfortable, I thought. The way it's made is kind of weird because the sheets, when you undo the blankets, the bottom sheet doesn't cover the whole end of the bed, which is odd. The TV is in a horrible spot. It's a decent size for a small room like this. But if you're in the room with two people and Larry laying here on this side has his leg up or whatever, or if he's sitting on the edge of the bed, you can't see the TV if you're on the other side. So that kind of sucks. Also, getting to this side of the bed, you have like no room here. So you got to kind of almost climb over the bed or squeeze through there to get over here. So that kind of sucks too. There's no table over here, so there's no storage at all on this side. So this side of the bed, not great. It does have a lot of storage, safe shelves. It has 3 good sized drawers, so we had plenty of room for our stuff. Of course, we travel lighter than probably a lot of people do, so we had plenty of room for that. Has a little desk chair. In this drawer had all the room service menus and whatnot. It has 2 side storages. Kept all of our medicine over there. Has a whole nother one over here that we didn't even need. And then the plugs, it has 2 American outlets. And then we brought our adapters, our travel adapters, so that we could use the European style ones as well. So we had plenty of plugs, we had 4. But bring your adapters so you can have enough plugs. And it has 3 little drawers over here. And if you find yourself looking everywhere for Kleenex, there it is in the top drawer with the hair dryer. So Larry had a hard time finding that. Closet's kind of awkward because it's so. Oh, then they put this random chair back here in the corner. So I guess that's the timeout chair. I don't know. At night we pull it out and put it in front of the door so I can watch TV, because I can't really lay in bed and watch TV. But then we have to shove it back, and it just barely fits through here. I mean, end to end, super tight. Closet's kind of awkward because it's decent size, but it's just kind of in a weird location. So you got more drawers here, although I challenge you to try to use them. Plenty of hangers and whatnot. Your life jackets are up there. This random table that was out in the room, we put it over here out of the way because it is a very small room. This is probably the smallest inside cabin we've ever stayed in. I mean, it's plenty big for us, but it is small. I'm not going to try to go in the bathroom and him film it because it is the tiniest bathroom we've ever been in. You could literally go to the bathroom, take a shower, and brush your teeth all at the same time, probably without moving. They do have quite a bit of storage though. Over there in the corner, they have some shelves. They have a little drawer. They have a little cabinet in the bottom. So that is nice because you can kind of tuck things away where they're not out in the open, screaming at your room steward saying, "Hey, look at me." So it is nice to have a little bit of storage for your personal items. So And the shower is tiny, and the curtain attacks Larry. It doesn't really bother me as much, but it does attack Larry. But it's a good, nice hot shower, good pressure. It does come with an all-in-one with the shampoo and body wash, and it's decent. I always bring conditioner because my hair always feels brittle if I don't wear conditioner or put conditioner on my hair. But it's a decent, I mean, it's okay for a cruise ship. One thing I don't like that I find in every single cruise we go on is that silly step that goes up into the bathroom from the room, because if you're not thinking about it, it's super easy to trip over. And guys, I've been in some accessible cabins when I was on my walker all the time, and it had the step as well. So pluses and minuses about the room. We're in a great location. We're on the 8th floor. The buffet food is just 1 story up. It's weird that the buffet on this ship is on the front of the ship. I've never seen that before. It's always been in the rear. But anyway, this ship is so small, it's super easy to get across. I've really enjoyed this ship. We're on Grandeur of the Seas, and it's a little ship. It's Royal Caribbean's oldest ship, but I've really enjoyed it. Food's been excellent. The staff is wonderful. It's easy to get around. You don't have to walk a mile, seems like, to get anywhere. It's super easy. But you have anything to add?
No line.
Yeah, there's no lines for anything really. The only thing that gets a little crowded is the buffet area during the main eating time. But we don't really eat at the main eating times anyway, so the only time it really affected us was the embarkation day. We usually go to the formal dining room for lunch on embarkation day, and they didn't have it open. Well, they did, but you had to be a key member. I'm assuming that's with a whole bunch of cruises on Royal to get, and we're not. So anyway, the room's pretty nice, and the ship's nice. We've had a great room steward. Don't remember his name, but he was really nice. Anything else? Guess that about does it, guys. This was an inside cabin, 8059. It is one of the sideways rooms, which if you saw my video on the sideways room that we had on Princess, it's a lot nicer. But this is okay. We only paid taxes and port fees for this because we cruised on a casino match. I'll get into how to cruise on casino comps in my video about that. So be sure and like and subscribe so you will not miss that one. And guys, I teach you a lot about budget traveling because we are not rich and we love to travel. So stick with us so you can see all those. See you in the next one. Bye now.